city leaders say public buildings are falling apart and they make for bad working conditions. Plus, they say much of the fire department's equipment is outdated. Mayor GT Bynum wants a 4-year renewal of the city's sales tax that's called Improve Our Tulsa. He says it would generate $600 million. News on 6's Ashlyn Brothers explains why he says these improvements are long overdue. Ashlyn?
Well, Lori, Mayor Bynum says the city has spent the last several decades focused on funding newer parts of Tulsa, so some of those older areas have been neglected.
When you're going all in on one thing, you're not funding other things.
The city says in the last 15 years, Tulsans have invested more than $1 billion in fixing streets across Tulsa, but say other projects also need attention.
We will work to create a package that will provide funding for necessary public safety programs that will ensure a better quality of life.
They say the list of needs is long.
A police headquarters where no one feels safe drinking the water, elevators going up to our municipal lockup facility that break down so routinely that officers are concerned to get into them with inmates, municipal courts, where the judges now know exactly where to put the buckets on the floor to capture sewage that's dripping through the ceiling, a performing arts center that had sewage break and dump human feces on cars.
Fire Chief Michael Baker says his department's headquarters is in a floodplain.
There's a traffic cone that hangs out of the ceiling because they need to funnel the water from one drip into a pan.
Firefighters have used old trucks that are 10 years past replacement, and they need new equipment that's critical to keeping firefighters safe.
We were so far behind that catching up is just beyond the capacity. We need not only something to catch the fleet up to a baseline of safety, we also need something to sustain it.
Mayor Bynum hopes to bring the recommendation before the City Council in March and then to Tulsans for a vote in August. Live in Tulsa, Ashlyn Brothers, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.